Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay guys, macam mana dengar suara? Okay, sorry, baru dapat line Okay, I baru nampak ada apa tadi. I thought you guys ada tadi. So, I sudah cakap seorang-seorang rupanya. Okay, tapi tak apa, but it's okay. So, now it's already 8:45. So, we finish the class by berapa I tak ingat lah. 8:30 to 10, right? Okay, so we try to finish by 10 o'clock. Okay, we try. But today I want to discuss intensive practice 1.2 because intensive 1.2 is a wrap up for soalan chapter 1. Okay, chapter 1 from the basic of function until the tajuk of composite function. Okay. Alright, so before we start, okay, please double check. Okay, everyone. Are you okay ke? Nampak Bergerak ke tidak? Okay, Syasmita. Syasmita cakap, cikgu, you are not moving. Okay, guys, please double check. Is that I'm not moving? Adakah I punya gambar, my picture static? Or my video static or not? Or what? Okay, check my voice sekali. Okay, so I hope everything is okay Alright, so please look at your textbooks, okay? Exercise intensive practice 1.2, okay? Thanks to 4N because you share the soalan with me. Okay, so intensive practice 1.2 got 10 questions. I hope by 1 hour and 30 minutes ini we can finish all that 10 questions, alright? So without further ado, let's start our intensive practice. Now look at number 1. Alright, so it's a wrap up. It's a wrap up for half of our chapter. So now the two function is given, fx and gx, and we want to find the fg and gf. Yeah, that is to find the composite, right? To find the composite function. So very straightforward. Okay, now, so number 1, okay, the function given is fx equals to makcik 2x tolak 1, dan makcik gx also given equals to x over by x plus 1 Yeah. Then we want to find the composite function of fg and gf. There's a two composite here, fg and gf, but you must notice that fg and gf, they are not equivalent. If they are equivalent, maksudnya itu adalah coincident. Okay, dia tak sama selalunya. Okay. So A, how to find the fg? Okay, now very straightforward. Now fg, g is the back function, f is the front function. So as we know that if we want to find the composite, we must write the back function first. So we just write f and the function of g inside the big bracket like this. Okay, so the first question, I want to find the fg. So I just write f big bracket g. The function of g are given by the information. So just cut and paste it here. Okay. And then now we do the normal composite. We insert. Okay. If you still remember, I told you when we talk about composite function, it's all about inserting the function into another function, not expand the function. All right. That's the difference. So now when we insert the gx into f, it will become the 2 minus 1. Okay, it will become like this. F, the function of g. Now we just write the function of g, and then we want to insert the gx into f. Look at your function f here. We got 2x minus 1. All right, so we just write 2 and then minus 1. But this huruf x, we just replace with the big bracket. And then inside the big bracket, we just cut and paste the gx and put it inside. And then we simplify the equation. So it will become 2 over x plus 1. Okay, if possible, try to simplify this equation. Because after you expand the 2 inside the big bracket, it becomes this. And then this is a fraction minus a number. Is this correct? Yes, this is correct. But if possible, try to simplify the equation so that you can get the full marks. Okay. So to simplify the equation, that means we must make a fraction become a simplest fraction. So to change the number become a fraction, we just time the denominator. So it become, okay, 2 minus bracket x plus 1 close bracket over by x plus 1, and simplify it become like this. All right. The 1a fg, you're supposed to get this one after you simplify the fraction and the number so that it become a simpler fraction, then simplify the equation, then you're supposed to get this one. Please double check the answer. Okay, I tak ada jawapan, so you guys need to check the answer. Okay, so that is number 1a about the fg. Okay, if you have a question, you can write down your question dekat live chat here. Okay, maybe I can go to your problem. Nanti we can go through your problem later. Okay, so now let me show you how to find the GF. Okay, now settle the FG. Now we are talking about GF. GF, they are terbalik with if we compare with FG. So now the F become the back function and G become the first function. So we want to find the composite function of GF. As usual, we just write G, the big bracket, Fx inside the big bracket. So inside the big bracket supposed to be like this. Okay, we want to find the GF. Now G, the Fx, we just write the big bracket 2x minus 1. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to insert the 2x minus 1 into G. All right, we need to insert. This is all about composite. All right, so now look at the function of G. Yeah, the function of G, we got a fraction x over by x plus 1 there. There will be more complicated compared to the first question. So, but don't worry, very easy. MX semudah ABC. So we just write the big bracket over by the big bracket plus by 1. Okay, because the function of G is given by x over x plus 1. So all this x, we need to replace with the big bracket. Don't forget over and plus 1, cut and paste. But inside this big bracket, we need to cut and paste our fx and put it inside these two big bracket. That is what about, that is about composite. Okay, so insert the 2x minus 1 and we simplify it. It become 2x minus 1 over by 2x. That is the answer. 2x minus 1 on the top, 2x minus 1, open the bracket, plus 1, the negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So it becomes 2x minus 1 over by 2x. This is the simplest. Okay, do you have a question? Please, you, kalau tak ada soalan, okay, can we proceed to question B now? Okay, if you have a problem, you can write down on the live chat here. You can write your problem in the live chat. Ataupun kalau tak ada masalah, can we proceed to the next question? Okay. Kalau ada soalan boleh tanya ya, jangan risau. Okay, so I hope you guys okay. Alright. So now we look at the 1B. 1B is the application of composite function. That means we want to find the value after we compose the function. So now for 1B, okay, sekejap ada message. Ni mesti message daripada murid-murid kelas kita. Kan ada kata. Kejap. What's that? FG, okay. X plus 1, X minus, okay, 2X minus 1 over by 2X, the first one. Okay, FG. What's the answer? Okay. X minus 1 over by X plus 1. Okay, bawah dah betul. Atas tu. Please double check. Okay, please double check atas. Okay, now. You see here? Okay, Syuhan share the answer here. Okay, so number 1 number 2 betul, but number 1 here. Okay, now look at here. So 2x minus 1, all right, 2x minus 1, this is your gx. Okay, we want to write the fgx. We want to find the fgx. So this one we insert into f. So 2 big bracket 2 times x, it become, oh yeah, I totally forgot. On the top is 2x. Okay, thank you, Syuhan. Okay, so ini salah So that's why I told you need to double check. Alright, so actually 2 times x is 2x. I forgot to write x here. Okay. So now we simplify it. Okay, so it becomes 2x minus x plus 1 over by x plus 1, and we simplify it become x plus 1, sorry, it become x minus 1 over x plus 1. All right, that is the answer. All right, so don't forget, because that I forgot to 2 times x is 2x. I forgot to write x here, so we simplify it become this, and this is the final answer. Okay, now similar to your answer, right? Okay, so the second question, betul second question, jawapan dia tulis kat sini, betul Alright. Okay, now let's do question B. Okay, question B is about to find the value of the composite function. Now, the soalan give us, okay, kejap I tengok soalan, mana soalan? Okay, the soalan give us find the FG2. So, FG2. Okay, now, how do we find the FG2? I told you, if you look at the previous video, I show you 2 ways to find the value of this equation. Okay, to solve this soalan, there's 2 ways. Number 1 is a long way. We composite first, and then we sub the 2 inside. Or the second way, we sub 2 into the G, and then we simplify, and then we sub again into F. That is the previous video. Now, which method we need to use? Now, for your information, today we are using the first way. Because it's not about the long way, because the FG, we already determined the composite function. Just now, FG, how much we get? FGX, ini jawapan dia, x minus 1 over by x plus 1. Now, since we already obtained the FGX, the composite, so what we can do is we just substitute 2 inside. Tak perlu guna second method if you refer to the previous video. Okay, so now where is it? Since the FGS is already obtained in question A, so FG2 it will be equals to 2 minus 1 over 2 plus 1. The answer will be 1 over 3. Okay, the answer will be 1 over 3. Just substitute 2 inside your FG here. Okay, then you dapat jawapan. Very straightforward. This is the first method. First method means we do this one until here and then we sub the value. Second method, I told you, if you still remember, the 2 here, we substitute into G, and then we solve it, the G2, then we find another value, then we sub again into F. Then we get the answer, so 1 over 3. Okay, now how about second question, the GF? GF berapa? Negative half. Okay, GF negative half. How we find the value? As usual, this is your equation, GF. We already obtained the composite function of GF. So 2x minus 1 over by 2x, right? So we just insert the negative 1 over 2 inside. So you're supposed to get this one. Negative 1 over 2 minus 1 over by 2 bracket negative 1 over 2. Okay, you're supposed to get this equation. Okay, 2 bracket 91 over 2 minus 1, blah, blah, blah. Then we simplify this. So, berapa jawapan dia? Kita guna calculator. So, 2 times negative half, negative 1 minus 1 over by negative 1. You're supposed to get 2. Okay, please double check the answer. Okay, please check the answer at the textbooks. Okay, back dalam textbooks I tak ada jawapan you guys need to check. Okay, if salah, inform tolong terangkan, tolong inform I dekat live chat ini. Okay, we need to go through again. Macam tadi, I totally forgot the X, the huruf X here. Alright. So, okay, Cameron. Okay, Cameron. Okay, Cameron, thank you. So, the answer is correct. Now, settle question. Oh, sorry, not yet. 1C. Okay, 1C. We still have one more question in question number 1. 1C. Find the value of X when the FG equals to GF. That's why I told you. Not necessarily, most of the function FG, let's say FG and GF, they are actually different. This is the proof. Normally, okay? Most of, you see, this is your FG, this is your GF. They are not same, right? They are not equivalent. But sometimes they are equivalent. That's why wujudnya 1C here. Now, let's say if FG and GF, they are equivalent each other. So, how to find the value of X? So, sangat mudah. So, for question C, since the soalan said FG equals to GF, okay, they are equivalent. So, just write down your FG here and write down your GF here. Side by side, it's supposed to be like this. Okay, FG is X minus 1, X plus 2, X plus 1 equals to 2x minus 1 over by 2x. Okay, you're supposed to get this. Okay, so x minus 1 over x plus 1 equals to GF here. Now, to solve the problem, you want to find x, cross product. Okay, you just cross product. So, it becomes expansion now. So, you're supposed to get, okay, I show you step by step, I can ringkaskan this method, but I just want to make sure every one of you can understand the way we solve the problem. So I show you step by step. It will be more, what we call it, more details, okay, in my solution. So x minus 1, x plus 1. Okay, so now this is the, what we call it, the expansion that I told you just now. So you need to expand. Okay, so how we expand this? Okay, very straightforward. Semudah ABC. Okay, so you're supposed to get 2x squared plus 2x minus x will be plus x minus 1. You're supposed to get this 1. Please double check. Please double check. Okay, you need to do your calculation. All right. So now, what we can do now is, okay, since 2x squared on the left, 2x squared on the right, they are the same value, so they cancel each other. So now what we have here is negative 3x equals to negative 1 and x equals to 1 over 3. Yeah, that is the end of question number 1. So, after we expand, kita dapat makcik ini, then makcik ini we solve the problem, then pakcik ini pula dapat. X equals to 1/3. So, please double check. Okay, please double check. Kalau salah, please remind me here in the live chat. Okay, that's all for question number 1. Any problem, you guys? Any problem? Okay, can we proceed to question number 2? Okay, so I hope you guys paham, Okay, good. So now let's proceed to question number 2. What's the question number 2 here? Okay, kejap. Okay, the function given by blah, 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 find, okay, given the G3, okay, G3 equals to 8, GF2 equals to 5, find the value of H and K. Wow, tak susah. Okay. Oh, sorry, pakai pen lain pula. Shopee habis, okay. Nasib baik tinggal satu lagi ni. Okay, so now, fx is given. Fx equals to x over x minus 1 and gx equals to hx plus k. Okay, and G3 G3 equals to makcik 8 dan GF2 equals to pakcik 5. This is all from the information. Ini semua from information, from information. Okay, you need to write down all the information given. So now let's solve the problem. Okay, so first thing is we want to find the value of H and K now. Then the information also give us 2 additional info here, which is G3 equals to 8, GF2 equals to 5. There. That means it's most likely we need to solve the problem by using simultaneous equation. Okay, you already learned in form 3, I think form 3, form 2, I don't know, but if you have very familiar, sorry, it's not form 3, you already learned in chapter 3. Okay, we already I already taught you the chapter 3 before. Okay, so now how to find the H and K? Very easy. So since the G3 equals to 8, we sub 3 into the equation of into the function of gx. So it's supposed to be 3 H plus K equals to 8. That will be your first equation. Since the G3 equals to 8, 3 we sub into X here, then H3 tambah 8. 3H plus K equals to 8. Okay, equals to 8. That is your first equation. We got two unknown here. That means simultaneous, always simultaneous, because two different unknown. Okay, so now GF2. How to solve the problem for GF2? GF means composite of G and F. And I told you GF2, how to solve the problem. Okay, GF2 equals to 5. Okay, yeah, GF2 equals to 5. So to solve this problem, I told you there's two ways. Number one, we can solve the problem by using the first method. It's a long way. We composite first and we sub 2. Or we can use the second way, more shortcut, which is we sub 2 into F, solve it, and then sub again into G. Now, for this soalan, I will use the second way. Okay, lebih mudah. So, second way, since the GF2 equals to 5, so I just write down. Okay, then it become F is given x over x minus 1. So, the x function, you need to replace x with 2. So it becomes 2 over 2 minus 1 equals to makcik 5. And we simplify it, 2 over by 1, which is 2 equals to 5. And then it comes back to here. Now, I told you, we want to find, the second information given, GF2 equals to 5. Now how we solve it? I'm using the second way, the second method. So I substitute F2 first. F2 into the function of F. So all the X here, I replace it with 2. 2 over by 2 minus 1. So 2 over by 1, which is 2. And then this 2 is another value, which is the object of G. So 2 here, we need to sub into G. Look at the function of G here. Then this X, we need to replace with the value of 2. Very straightforward. So it's supposed to be, it become 2H plus K equals to 5. That is your second equation. Okay. So, the first equation, 3H plus K sama dengan 8. And second, that is the first equation. Second equation, 2H tambah K sama dengan 5. Okay. So, now, you want to find H and K, right? Two different unknown. And we got two different equations. So, simultaneous. Okay. Since K and K, the first equation is K, second equation also K, eliminate the equation. So, we just use minus, okay? So, that means first equation minus second equation, we're supposed to get 3H minus 2H, it becomes H. K minus K, 0. 8 minus 5, makcik 3. Semudah ABC. Okay? Faham everyone? Okay. Okay. So now settle. So that is your H. So now how to find K? To find K, choose either one or second, either first or second equation, and we sub H equals to 3 inside. So if from here both of equation are easy, so I choose number 1 lah. Okay, so 3H tambah K sama dengan 8, sin H sama dengan 3. So we just substitute we just substitute H, and then we got K, which is equals to, we want to find K. So H we already obtained from the previous calculation. Now we want to find K, substitute H equals to 3, then we solve it the problem, K equals to -1. Please double check the answer. I don't have answer, okay? I repeat again, I don't have the answer. Please double check. If I do miscalculation or whatever, please remind me, okay? All right, that is number 2A. Settle. Okay, normally after we find the value H and K, we need to update the function of Gx. So all the H and K we need to update with the actual value H and K. So actually the Gx is 2H, H is berapa? 3 So 3x minus 1, that is your function of Gx. So soalan B. Find the value of A, F, if FGA equals to 3. Macam mana pula ni? FGA is equals to 3, another composite. another way to solve the problem, which is the first method also can, the second method also can. If from this situation, I will use the second method. Very easy. Okay. Sorry, I will using the not second method but first method for this one. Okay, because second method will be easy if A is a number. Instead of using A, they use number inside the bracket. The object is number. But since the object is given by huruf, alphabet A, so it will be complicated if I'm using the first method. The second method. So what I can do here is I find the composite function of FG first. So now to find the composite, just write down the FGX. I find the FGX. The soalan give you FGA. Now I'm using FGX. Back to basic first. Back to the basic rules. Okay. So find this composite F and G. So you are supposed to get, okay, the function F, okay, and the G is 3x tolak 1. And then we insert into function F. So function F is mana tadi? Oh ni, x over x minus 1. So it will become a big bracket over by the big bracket minus 1, 3x minus 1, 2x minus 1, and simplify. Okay, you are supposed to get this one. So FGX, we compose the function, we supposed to get 3x minus 1, 3x minus 2. Please double check. Okay. So now it's already 9:12. So we still have less than 15 minutes before end of the class. So try double check. Alright, so I hope this one correct. Okay. Now, since we already get the FGX, so what the soalan asking is find the value of A when FGA equals to 3. So sangat mudah. Now we just write FGA equals to 3, and then your huruf X in your composite function, you need to replace with huruf A now, because X is no longer the subject but A is the subject. It's a new subject. So it becomes 3A minus 1 over 3A minus 2 equals to 3. Okay. So, nampak Okay. So, since the FGX we already obtained here, 3x minus 1 over 3x minus 2, now, how we find the A? So, now huruf X I'm replacing with A, so all the huruf X inside the composite also need to replace by huruf A here. So to solve the problem, you need to move the denominator to the right side, so it becomes expansion and solve the linear equation. So you're supposed to get 3a minus 1 equals to 3a minus 2 pindah sebelah, it become 9a minus 6. So you're supposed to get 5 equals to 6a, a equals to 5 over by 6. Okay, please double check. Now, when I remove the 3a minus 2 to this side, it become times, 3 times 3a become 9a, 3 times 2, it become 96. So, and then I solve the problem. So, since the 9a is a positive, I remain here, and 3a is smaller compared to 9, so 3a move it to the right side, it becomes 6a equals to 5, and a equals to 5 over by 6. Okay, that will be the end of the question number 2. So, A equals to 5/6. Okay, guys. Ada soalan nak tanya? Betul tak jawapan? Please respond dekat live chat. Jawapan betul atau tidak? Please double check dengan jawapan textbooks. Maisara, yes, we can. Okay, Maisara, bagus. Betul. Memang boleh. Semudah ABC, right? Okay. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Okay. Oh, Sarah. Sarah mana ni? Sarah. Okay. Form 5. Okay, tak apa, boleh belajar juga. Alright, so that is question number 2. So now let's proceed to number 3. Alright, question number 3. Okay, macam tak sempat je nak habis malam ni, 10 soalan. Okay, number 3. Number 3 similar like number 2. Okay, similar like number 2. maybe for question, okay lah, we need to discuss, right? I told you we need to discuss every question. So, tak apa. So, number 3, the function fx equals to given and gx also given, fg2 equals 9, gf half equals to 2. Find a and b. Alright. Number 3. Write down the information fx, ax tolak b, gx, x plus 4. Okay, and then the additional info, fg2. fg2 equals to 9 and gf half equals to 2. Ni dia. Okay, ni all from the information. Okay, so what we need to find here is find the value of a and b. It's a simultaneous again. Okay, because two different unknown. Okay, so since the fg2 equals to 9, you see here, fg bracket 2. When we have number inside the bracket, when we have the value of the object instead of huruf, but the actual value which is 2, so normally we just use the second method to solve the problem. Okay, if inside the bracket is huruf instead of number, then you need to use the first method. Okay, so now second method, fg2 equals to 9, we solve the problem by replacing 2 inside the function of g. Okay, so you are supposed to get, now g is x plus 4, now x we change into 2, it becomes 2 plus 4, and it becomes fg2. To substitute into the function of g, so that the function of g become 2 plus 4 equals to 6 equals to 9. So 6 now become the object for f. So now we need to insert the 6 into the function of f. Look at your function f here. So your function f is ax minus b, so it become 2a minus b equals to 9. That is your first equation. Okay, your first equation. Sangat simple, very straightforward. Now, how to find the second equation? That's why we need to look at the second information. Gf half equals to 2. So, another value given here inside the bracket is half, not x. So, we use the second method. So, according to the second method, half, okay, but this one, okay, if I'm using the second method here, it will be more, I think it's not complicated. Okay, we just use the second method, but we need to compose actually. Okay, so now because there's a huruf a and b here, that's why we cannot get the value. It's not easy to simplify like the first info. So now the second info here, now gf half. Okay, we can write g bracket f half equals to 2, and then g f half. Look at the function of f. We got ax minus b. Now a and b we try to determine, but we don't have the value yet, but we need to substitute half into that equation so that it becomes half a minus b equals to 2. Okay, so I just write down f half into the equation. I just replace the x with half into this equation so that it becomes half a minus b. And then what we need to do is we need to insert this whole thing inside g. That's a normal composite, right? So it become, look at g equals to x plus 4. Now that x becoming gf. Okay, so it become 1 over 2 a minus b, big bracket, plus 4 equals to 2. So we simplify the equation, it becomes half a minus b equals to -2. Okay, equals to negative 2. We simplify. So since there's a fraction here, okay, I tak suka dengan fraction, allergic. So we need to eliminate the over 2 here by times everything with 2. Then we're supposed to get a minus 2b equals to negative 4 as your second equation. Okay, sekejap, ada someone message here. Apa ni? Syuhan, siapa message ni? Syuhan. Oh, okay, thank you Syuhan. Okay, dia sudah bagi jawapan kat sini jawapan textbook, so senang I nak refer. Okay, so alright, so that is your second equation. Now we already have first equation, 2a minus b, and also we got a minus 2b on this equals to negative 4 as our second equation. Solve the problem by using simultaneous. So write down the first equation underneath the second equation here. So I just copy 2a minus b equals to 9. So now here a minus 2b equals to 94, 2a minus b equals to 9. This is simultaneous since there's no huruf here that are equivalent, different coefficient both of huruf. So there's two ways, elimination or substitution. It's up to you. You already learned chapter 3, right? So we already finished chapter 3, so it's up to you. Free country. Okay, choose whatever you like. Okay, I'm using elimination. Okay, so I want to eliminate b. Okay, I want to eliminate b. So I times number 1, the first equation with 2, so that it become 4a minus 2b equals to 18. Now it become third equation. Okay. So equation number 1, I want to eliminate b. So since this is a 2b, this is b, so I times with 2 here, it become 4a minus 2b equals to 18. And then the first equation become third. Now second and third, how to solve the problem? Since both is negative, so we need to use minus. Okay, so we minus second and third. So a minus 4a, it become negative 3a, negative 2b minus negative 2b mati. So negative 4 minus 18. Berapa? Negative 4 minus 18 is supposed to be negative, negative 4 minus 18, negative 22. So a equals to 22 over by 3. Okay. So please double check. Sorry. Number 3. Oh, number 3 different 20. The answer is 2. Please double check. Maybe somewhere yang I salah dekat sini. Okay, so let's look at the soalan balik. Okay. X minus B, X plus 4. Okay, betul. GF Okay, FG2. Okay, equals to 9. Let's double check again the equation. So G2, 6, F. Okay, and then 6 inside. See, I told you. Now I detect the problem. Now 2 plus 4 equal to 6. 6 insert into F is supposed to be 6a minus b, not 2a minus b. That is the wrong value here. It's supposed to be 6a, all right? 6a here. Okay, this is 6a minus b equals to 9. Now, how about the GF half? Okay, GF half, double check. So, half 1 over 2, a minus b. Okay, and then we insert into G, so it become 1 over 2 a minus b plus 4 equals to 2, and 1 over 2 a minus b equals to negative 2. We eliminate over by 2, we by timing everything with 2. Yes, equation number 2 is correct. Now, the problem is equation number 1. So, let's redo again. So, your first equation is supposed to be 6a minus b equals to 9. And second equation is a minus 2b equals to negative 4. So I still using the same, I still want to eliminate the B. So I times the first equation with 2. So it become 12A minus 2B equals to 18. That is your third equation. Okay. So I times 2 here. So it become third equation. So now simplify. Negative B, negative 2B, and negative 2B. So we need to use minus. So second minus third, it become negative 11 equals to negative 4 minus 18, negative 22. So A equals to 2. A equals to 2. Please be careful when you do the calculation. Okay. So jawapan berapa tadi? Mana jawapan dia tadi? Yes, A equals to 2. Betul. Okay, A sama dengan 2. Now we want to find apa yang kedua? B we want to find B. So it's up to you. You want to choose. It's up to you. You want to choose the first equation or second equation? Can we choose the third equation? Yes, no problem. Also can. Okay, because third equation actually is equivalent with first equation. Okay, dia sama saja. Just the difference is we times 2 with number 1 for the first equation. So choose either first, second, normally lah. But if you want to choose third, also can. So I'm choose the first equation. I want to find B. So from first 6A minus B equals to 9. A sama dengan 2 minus B 9, 12, B 9, and B equals to 3. And this is the final answer for question number 3. 6A minus 6, 6, berapa ni? 6A minus B equals to 9, and you solve the problem. A equals to 2, then you get B equals to 3. Very straightforward. Okay. Sama tak jawapan? Nanti dulu. Dengan double check. B sama dengan... Yes, B equals to 3. Yeah. That's why lah. If we do... when we solve the problem, you need to double check. Sometimes jawapan macam tadi lah. A equals to 23 over 3. I rasa macam tak logik sangat. It's not logic. Why I'm saying it's not logic? Because the equation is very straightforward. It's not a complex equation. It's very straightforward equation like 6A minus B, 12A, A plus 2B, something like that. It's very straightforward equation. Normally, the answer always round number. It's not a decimal or fraction number. Normally, it's a round number. Okay, nombor bulat. That's why we need to double check our calculation. Or we use the calculator before we solve the problem. Okay. Now, that is end of number 3. Settle. Look at the number 4. Number 4 is about, yes, again, it's about find the huruf. That means we apply the sigma things again. Now, you see, textbooks for Kssm Form 4 is very good for me. For my opinion, it's a very good exercise given by these textbooks because it cover even though the soalan is repeated, the solution. Sorry, not the solution. The method to solve the problem is repeated, but it's a part of exercise. It's good for you. Okay. So now look at the question number 4. Given the fx and gx. This one you got quadratic. Please be careful. Your GS got quadratic here. Find the value of H and K. Now let's do slowly. Okay, so number 4. Number 4. So fx is given by 2 over x minus 3. Gx equals to hx squared plus k. Okay, now that is the first info. The second info, A, G2 equals to 5 and GF1 equals to -1. All from the information. G2 equals to 5, GF1 equals to -1. Find the value of H and K. We need to find the value of H and K. So, as usual, sub every value given to you. So the first from the first info, g2 equals to 5, look at the function of g. We got hx squared plus 4. Now substitute x with 2. It's supposed to be 2 substitute into x. Okay, I'll do detail here. So it becomes 4h plus k equals to 5. That is your first equation. Okay. So h2 squared because hx squared, right? Plus k. 2 squared equals to 4. 4h plus k equals to 5. That is your first equation. Now, two different unknown must have two different equations. That means we need to use simultaneous. So for the second equation is, look at the second info, gf1 equals to -1. So we use, since inside the bracket is a number, use the second method, the shortcut. Okay. So now what we can do is substitute. Okay, we sub gf1 dulu. Okay, substitute f1. So look at the function f, 2 over x minus 3. So x become 1. So it become 2 over 1 minus 3. And now you're supposed to get 2 over by -2, 2 over -2, -1. You are supposed to get this equation. Sorry, until this step. So gf1 equals to 1. f1, you solve it by substitute the 1 into the function of f, x replacing by 1. So 2 over by 1 minus 3, 2 over by -2, -2 and 2 become -1. Now -1 become the normal, the new object for g. Substitute into g here. Your x now replacing by -1. Okay, so it become h -1 squared tambah k sama dengan 1. -1 squared is 1. So that means h plus k sama dengan -1. That is your second equation. Very straightforward. First equation given. Second equation also we already obtained here. And then we can find h and k using simultaneous again. So just write down the first equation for h plus k equals to 5 and h plus k equals to -1. Okay, this one sangat mudah because since we got both equation got similar coefficient of k, so we just use elimination. That means minus. So 4h minus h is 3h, k minus k mati, 5 tolak -1 equals to 6. So h sama dengan 2. Okay, h equals to 2. So the equation cut and paste, and then solving the problem by you. Okay, you see here the k is, they have similar coefficient in front of the huruf k. So that's why I'm using elimination minus because of both of them are positive. So for h minus h, 3h, 5 minus 91 is a positive 6. So h equals to 2. Very straightforward. Okay, double check jawapan dulu. Kadang-kadang kita laju-laju, bukan laju, tak laju pun, tapi takut tersilap manusia. H sama dengan 2. Yes, H equals to 2. Okay, sama. Now, let's look at the how to find the value. After we find the H, now we find K. It's up to you. If from my solution, I will choose second equation to find the huruf K. Sebab second equation lebih mudah untuk solve the problem because both of them coefficient is 1 and 1. So I find the huruf K here. So 2 tambah K equals to -1 and K equals to -3. Done. Then double check jawapan. Mana jawapan? Berapa ni? Oops. Zoom sikit. Okay. K equals to -3. Yes, settle the problem. Okay, now next question. Find the value. Express the GF. How to express GF? That means compose the function. We need to compose the function. Okay. So for question 4B, Okay, for B, how to express the GF? That means find the GFX. Actually, that's the question. Okay, show the soalan dia apa? Find the expression of GF. That means compose the function G and F. Now we need to compose. So since the huruf G, we already got the value of the GX. So actually we need to replace the H and K. So actually it's a 2x squared. K is a -3 minus 3k. So now to solve the problem, as usual, GFX. We need to split the function first and insert the function of fx first. So the fx is 2 over x minus 3. GF equals to GFX. I split the function and then replace the function f with the equation of that function. And then we need to insert this into makcik G. Look at the makcik G here. I already update the H and K. It's a 2x squared minus 3. We got x squared. Careful. So we need to insert into G. Cut and paste the function of G, but replacing the x with this bracket, big bracket here. So it's supposed to be 2 big bracket squared tolak 3. Inside the bracket should be 2x minus 3. Okay, inside the bracket should be this whole thing, and don't forget the squared because we got squared here. Sekarang macam mana kita nak solve the problem? Okay, be careful you must remember according to the board mass. What is mean by board mass? Okay, board B bracket. We start with B bracket. Now you look here, we got 2 outside the big bracket and we got squared outside the big bracket. 2 is a multiply inside. Squared is a bracket. We need to square the bracket. So what we need to do first? Some people, what they did is they times 2 and 2 here, it become 4 and then they expand, which is wrong. You need to expand the equation first. You need to expand the square here first. And then after that, we times 2 inside. Okay, please be careful. So, you're supposed to get this one. When you expand, you must expand the top and the bottom of the fraction, both. So, you're supposed to get this. Okay, you're supposed to get like this. Okay, 2 big bracket 4 because 2 squared, and then x minus 3 you need to square. That means 2 bracket expand, it become x squared minus 6x plus 9 and minus 3. Now you start to expand the 2 and 4 so that it become 8 over x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus 3. That is after you expand and simplify. Okay, now look, double check jawapan belakang dia sampai sini ke atau dia simplify lagi? Let's check the answer. Okay, that means jawapan belakang dia, okay, jawapan belakang dia expand GFX. Okay, so okay, now we need to expand negative 3. We need to simplify. So, because jawapan belakang show the simplest fraction, so expand everything. 8 minus 3 bracket x squared minus 6x plus 9 over by this whole thing. Okay, I told you on the previous question, I told you if we have a fraction minus the number, we cannot stop until here. We must simplify the number so that it becomes a single fraction like this. So just times the denominator with 3, then it becomes this one, and over by the same denominator and solve it. So 8 minus 3x squared plus 3x squared plus 18. 18 minus 27 over by x squared 6x plus 9. So we simplify that, it becomes negative 3x squared plus 18x. Okay, 8 minus 27 is negative 19 over by x squared Okay. After we simplify the number become a fraction, you're supposed to get this one and expand 3 inside and solve the whole thing on the top here. You're supposed to get negative 3x squared plus 18x minus 19. Please double check and please double check the answer here. Okay, if I'm do wrong here, please inform me here. Okay, remind me. Okay, now this is the final answer. But if you look at if you look at the denominator here, x squared minus 6x plus 9, actually we can make this equation become simplest lagi, iaitu we try to factorize this quadratic equation on at the denominator here. Okay, so you're supposed to get like this: negative plus 18x minus 19 over by x plus x minus 3. Sorry, you are supposed to get this one. On the top, just cut and paste, but bawah ini, the denominator actually is a x minus 3 squared. When you expand this makcik, you're supposed to get this. They are same thing. Okay? So, this answer and this answer, they are equivalent. So, that will be the end of question number 4. Okay, ada soalan guys? Tak ada soalan Okay, I hope tak ada soalan. Kalau ada masalah, inform Okay, that is the answer for the final step for number 4. Okay, please double check dengan jawapan belakang sama ke? Negative 3x squared plus 18x minus 19. Yes, sama. Okay, jawapan sama. Okay, settle for question number 4. Now, look at number 5. Number 5. Number 5. Okay, pakai pen lain pula. Okay. Number 5 is given the fx equal to this, f berapa tu? F cube, triple F, triple F. So, if you look at the previous video, I already show you how to find the f cube, f4, and etc. etc. Okay, there's a pattern. Okay, please refer to the previous video. So now, fx equals to ax plus b. Okay, that is question number 5. Fx equals to ax plus b. F3, f cube equals to 27x tambah 13. Okay, ni betul sama fx sama dengan ax tambah b, f cube equals to 27x plus 13. Okay, question number 5, question number 5. Alright. So, sorry. Okay, now we want to find the value of A and B here. Okay, we want to find the value of A and B. So, ni kelakar Some student, what they did is, okay, please be careful. I hope you guys tak buat this silly mistake. Okay, what? You look here, fx is ax plus b. F cube x equals to 27x plus 13. You see, this is x, this is also x. 1x here. There's a b, but no x. But this is a number without x. So, what? Some people, they assume that, oh, jawapannya A 27, B 13. That's all. Is that true? No. If betul, that is a coincidence. Okay, because this is fx, this is f cube. They are different. Okay. Tapi kalau sama, that is a coincidence. Okay. Tak selalu berlaku. Okay, now. How to find A and B? Now, there's a there's a f cube, right? So, what we need to do is, we need to compose 3 times. Okay. So, f. So, fx. So, it become, okay. And then, yeah. And then we need to insert into F here. That's right lah. You kena buat macam ni So, it become F insert. It become F big bracket ax plus B, close bracket plus B. Like this. F cube equals to FFF. So FFF actually FFFX. FX here is AX plus B. And then insert into F. It becomes this one. It's a normal composite. And then simplify. And then insert into another F here. Okay. You're supposed to get A. Berapa ni? A squared X tambah AB tambah B. Before you insert into the final F here, try to simplify this equation first. Okay, AX is squared X. AB lah, plus B. And then insert into F. Look at the Fx again. It's a AX plus B. So this X, you need to replace with this whole thing. Okay, so banyakkan bersabar ya. So it become a big bracket, A squared X tambah AB tambah B, close bracket tambah B. So expand, it become A cube X tambah A squared B tambah AB tambah B. Tak apa, do slowly. Now now what you see here, we got A squared AX, okay, A squared X here, okay, A squared X plus AB plus B, and then we insert into this function F again. It's supposed to be A bracket huruf X. Now we're replacing with this whole thing, and then plus B. We expand A slowly. It become apa? A cube X, A cube X plus A squared B. It become A cube X plus A squared B. Okay, A squared. Tak ada tambah sini. Okay. A cube X, A squared B, AB plus B. Okay. So, equals to berapa? 27 tambah 13. 27X tambah 13. Nampak? Ni. Okay. This whole makcik sama dengan 27X tambah 13. Now, you want to find A and B, right? Look at here. This is 27X. From this equation, yang mana we got X? This is the only one got X. A cube X. This is 27X. That means they both are equivalent. That's what this topic we can call as comparing function, comparing the value of the function. So that we can compare. So A cube X equals to 27X. So A equals to 3. Okay. Since A cube X and this also X cancelling, so A cube equals to 27. Cube, move it here, becomes cube root. So 27 cube root is 3. Not plus minus 3. Plus minus 3 if square root. Always remember that. So A sama dengan 3. Dah dapat A. Jawapan belakang berapa? Double check. Okay, please double check jawapan belakang. Now, look at B. How to find B? So A squared B tambah AB tambah B sama dengan 13. So substitute A. So A is 3. Alhamdulillah. 3 squared B tambah 3B tambah B sama dengan 13. 3 squared is 9. 9 plus B, 10. 10 plus 3, 13B equals to 13. So B equals to 1. Okay. Now, we just find the value of A here. Now, we want to find value of B. So, just write down the whole thing here. Why this whole thing equals to 13? Because there is no X here. Okay, there's no X here. That's why this whole thing's equivalent with 13. Okay. So, A equals to 3. Mana A tadi? Ni. A sama dengan 3. 3 kuasa 2. 3 kuasa 2 equals to 9. 9 plus 3B is 12. 12 plus B is 13B equals to 13. 13, compare. And then B equals to 1. Okay, that will be the end of number 5. First question. A. Jawapannya apa? A3B1. A3B1. Yes, correct. A3B1. Jawapan from the textbooks. Okay, so now let's update your function F here. Your function F now is A is 3, 3x plus B is 1. Okay, now we update. Okay, this function. Okay, now, soalan seterusnya asking you to find the expression of F4. Okay, F4, that means 4 times of F. We need to compose 4 times. Okay, 3 times, first, second, and third. Yeah, it become, first, F double, second, F cube, third, F4. Okay, 3 times. Okay, okay, so now, F4, tapi sebenarnya perlu ke kita buat sampai 3 kali tu? Okay, now, if you look at my previous video, I told you we can use the shortcut here. Because the soalan already give us the F cube. That means F4 here, okay, F4 here actually is a combination of F cube. Okay, F cube. Okay, that means F and F cube, if they times together, it become F4, right? So F cube X is already given here. So tak perlu nak buat compose 3 times banyaknya. Okay, tak payah. Nanti makin pening. So kita shortcut je. So F cube, F cube, So F cube just replacing with this equation. So that 27x tambah 13. And then what we need to do is after we replace the F cube, and then we need to insert into F. F we already obtained here, 3x plus 1. So insert this thing into this function. So it becomes 3 bracket 27x plus 13 plus 1. So 27 and 3, 81. Yeah, 81. 81x plus 39 plus 1, 40. So this will be the answer for F4. Okay, F4 x equals to 81x plus 40. Please double check jawapan. Is that correct or not? Okay, so that will be the end of question number 5. Okay, wow. Now it's already 9:52. So tak sempat kita nak habiskan the whole soalan Tapi tak apa. Kita buat sebanyak yang boleh lah. Okay. Now, settle number 5. Okay, please double check jawapan number 5 tadi. Okay. Now look at, tadi nombor berapa? Number 5. Now we are doing number 6. Okay. Ni I suka. Soalan macam ni. Okay. It's a KBAT soalan. It's not KBAT. KBAT ke? Yeah, it's a hot question lah. Okay, I can consider it as a hot question because the equation is not given, the function is not given. You need to create the function. Okay, you may refer to my previous video. I already discussed 3 to 4 questions regarding like that's similar to this soalan question number 6. Okay, all 4 or 3 to 4 questions is a KBAT question. We need to create the function. Okay, so if our function is wrong, then everything will be wrong. Okay, that's why you need to be careful. Okay, you need to be careful. Okay, now, so soalan number 6. The diagram on the right side show a tissue box with a square base. Okay, square base. Okay, segi 4 sama all the length is equal, which is equals to x. Okay, and the height of the box is 10. Right, the base area of the box A. That means we need to write the function of A in terms of x. That is the first question. Write the base area as a function of f. That means write down the function of A in terms of x. That means A bracket x. That is what I mean by 6a. Write the base area. That means we need to find the function of area. Area is what? X squared, right? So number 6, AX. Okay, we need to write like this. Okay, we need to write like this. AX. We want to find the area, the function of area in terms of x. Dia kata apa? Write down the function of write the area of box as a function of x. As a function of x, that means x is the object. That's why I write A bracket x. So how to find the area is actually equals to x squared. That's why that's the answer. The function of A in term of x equals to x squared. Double check jawapan. And then its volume as a function of A. Now we want to find the volume as a function of A. Okay, now I want to find volume as a function of A. That means find the volume in term of A. That means our jawapan here must consist of huruf A. That is what I mean by find the function of A as write the function of area in term of X. That means our jawapan must consist of X. In term of, mesti ada. That means find the volume in term of A. That means our jawapan must have huruf A. So what's the volume of a square? Okay, sorry, of that volume of that tissue box. Base times height, right? So the base is x squared. The base is x squared. The height is 10, right? The base is 10. The height is 10. The base is x squared. They are times, so that we can find the volume. But now we are not talking about in term of x. We are talking in term of A. Now look at here. Okay, x squared actually equals to what? Ax. Equals to A in term of x. So that means x squared we can replace with 10A. Ta-da! Please, that's all. Please double check jawapan betul ke tidak. Okay, I already discussed this thing 3 to 4 question previous in the previous class. Okay, you can refer to the previous example yang I buat tajuk KBAT tu. Okay, so ada bincang how to create the function. Okay, now we are talking about to find the volume in term of A. That means our answer must have A, huruf A inside the final answer. So since volume equals to 10 times the height times base, so base x squared actually is ax. A in term of x. So we just write A here, not A bracket x. Tak, A sahaja in term of A. That's all. Now that's question 6A. No calculation. Kalau korang tengok yang previous 1.7, I think exercise set practice 1.7, that one dia ada calculation sekali. Okay, now look at B. Show that the volume is the result of the composite of these two functions. That means this one, the composite of V and A, you will get 10x squared. How to get that? We already show here, okay? But still how to solve the problem. So for question B, we want to find that the end of the answer equals to 10x squared. Okay, show that the volume is the result of composite of these two functions. How to find volume? So it's a composite. Dia kata composite of these two functions. That means between V and A. So it must be VAX. The composite VAX, AX at the back, V in front. So AX actually is given by x squared, right? So VAX, it become V in term of x squared. Now x squared you need to insert, right? This is what we call compose, insert into V. Look at your value B here. Look at your V. Okay, V actually equals to what? 10A, right? 10A. Okay, 10A. So now x squared actually equals to what? X squared equals to what? A, right? Okay, so it become, okay, here, okay, I repeat again. V actually what? V actually equals to 10A, right? So we just write 10. Your A here is x squared. So it become 10 bracket, 10 bracket x squared, so that the final answer is 10x squared. Done. Here. So that means we want to compose, the VAX, the composite between VAX in terms of x. That means final answer must got x, like this. V in terms of A, that means final answer must have A. A in terms of x, that means final answer must have x. So like similar, go to this question B. VAX. The final answer must have X. Our object now is X. So that's how you solve the problem. Okay, that's how you prove. Okay, that is question number 6. Oh, exactly 10 o'clock. Okay, please double check number 6 betul ke tak? 6A tu. 6B tu dia suruh show that. That means proof. Selalunya soalan takkan jawapan belakang tak ada lah. Tunjuk how to show the solve the problem. Sekejap. Mana jawapan tadi? Nombor 6. Okay, nombor 6 6A AX equals to X squared. Okay, correct. And then V in term of A equals to 10A. Yes, correct. Sudah dapat. And soalan B dia tak bagi kat sini. Because soalan B you need to prove. This is the proof. Alright, this is the proof. Okay, so guys. Okay, girls. So do you have a problem? Do you have a question you want to ask? Okay, so you see here question number 6 is the KBAT. It's not KBAT lah, tapi nampak macam there's no calculation, but you need to play with the function. You need to know how to compose and how to create the function. Alright. Alright, Dania said no, there's no question. Okay, Marisa. Okay, thank you, teacher. Alright, thank you. So, but before we end the class, okay, so because I already promised you, right? 10 o'clock. So, there's how many questions actually? Mana soalan tadi? Okay, there's a 10 question. So now we just did 1 to 6 saja. Okay. So I think question number 7, 8, 9, and 10 we can proceed. We can do this 4 question on the next class. So I think that this will be the end lah. Okay, this will be the end of the class. So I hope we can discuss again on the next class. Please tell me when the new date. I want the new date and also waktu pukul berapa, what time, okay, so that we can have the next class. Okay, because next week is another 2 more class, right? It's supposed to be 4C, 5C, 4C, 4C, 4N, 4E. So there's a timetable given to you by your home teacher. Tapi I nak kita fikir the new tarikh atau new waktu yang comfortable with you guys so that kita boleh kumpul macam ni. Okay, that will be the end. So I will put this video inside the YouTube. So I hope to see you guys on the next class. Okay, guys. Okay, bye. Good night, everyone. Bye.